Hello everyone, welcome to Science and Tech in Environment series with Dr. Vikram. Topic for today's discussion is from Science and Environment section. There is a green initiative which is dominating headlines and we will dwell on it. What exactly is it? So there is a world largest solar tree which is in news, which is an indigenous example. So it becomes an important because this is something which we might see more frequently in the coming future because renewable energy is our answer to our green solutions. And if you want to reach closer to sustainable development goals, so more such initiatives needs to be encouraged. So what exactly is world's largest solar tree? If you could see the diagram, you can see that it's not related to some real tree. It's a metallic structure which has a superficial resemblance to tree. Just like tree has various branches, such tree will have the solar panels which are arranged in a flexible manner so that maximum sunlight could be focused and energy could be harnessed, and the minimal shade is there so that it's not interfering with the surrounding ecosystem as well. So the current model which is in news has been created by CSIR CMER, right? We have covered CSIR. It's one of the premier institutions in industrial research which stands for Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and CMERI is Council for Mechanical Engineering Research Institute. So this is an initiative which has been through direct government funding, and the site where this tree has been created is residential area in the Durgapur region. Durgapur, we all know, is in West Bengal. So this is in West Bengal where this such tree has been created, and it's creating lot of buzz. So the peak power, the reason why it has been touted as the largest solar tree is that it can generate almost 11.5 kilowatt peak, because the second highest was 8.6 kilowatt peak. It was in London, but the current model, the Indian one, is capable of generating 11.5 kilowatt peak. And if we translate this on a larger basis, this model has a capacity of generating almost 12 to 14,000 units of clean and green energy, which makes it quite an attractive option nevertheless. So what would be the advantages? First and foremost is that it can harness the clean energy, and in case this model is replicated on a larger scale, then you could store the excess energy generated through such models in a grid, connected with the grid, so that it could augment your energy needs. Current model is a little bit costly. It's cost around 7.5 lakhs. So initially the model is capital intensive, but once the model attains its full potential, the price might drop down. And the best part is that unlike the rooftop panels which are rigid in their design, this offers a flexibility. You could mold according to your convenience. This model is likely to be replicated on a larger scale in coming days. The another thing which goes in its favor is that currently we are using fossil fuels for energy generation. If we switch to solar energy, the almost 10 to 12 tons of the CO2 emissions could be reduced by such a theme. So there is already a growing debate that we should generate energy to solar power. India's Green Hope, which is INDC, also revolves around solar power, and we had discussed in our earlier initiative the International Solar Alliance, the OSOWOG, One Sun, One World, One initiative. So all such themes can be linked to it. And this model has an inbuilt flexibility, so it can be used for other purposes as well, because there are already the interventions are being going on, and the current innovation says that it model can be used to agricultural fields as well, where we could just inbuild some we are heading towards Internet of Things space. So soil fertility, or you could soil analytics can be done. We could gauge the wind direction, or you could see the precipitation pattern, the real-time humidity monitoring. So additional themes can also be incorporated in the coming time. So this is where this model becomes quite an attractive option to invest, because it can be used for multiple such themes. So this is what we have for the solar tree. Make sure you also revise the Kusum scheme, because there are some of the opponents of this initiative which are saying that this could be linked, because you all know the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Uthan, let's say Urja Suraksha and Uthan scheme is one scheme in which we are harnessing solar panels and we are using solar energy to augment the solar pumps as well. So such models can be incorporated in such scheme as well. So make sure you revise the basics of National Solar Mission, which runs under Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, the International Solar Alliance, the Indo-French initiative, which we had covered in one of the lectures, as well as the OSOHOC initiative. So keep following such solar, or you could say environmental themes. These are some of the easy topics, but if you have not covered it, they might try to confuse you with that this is something related to some natural tree which is being used for solar energy capture. It is totally a metallic structure, nothing to do with the nature, only the resemblance is it. But the end is related to environment. It will generate clean and green power, and it will help in supplementing India's switch towards renewable energy. So I hope this session was useful. Thank you very much.